So this morning, one of the things that we love to discuss is music, as we were just talking about Kaiso and stuff like that. And we're always happy to have people who also willing to talk music. And one of those people is Melissa Jimenez. She's the general manager of Music TT. So good morning, Melissa. How are you doing?
Good morning. Listen, on you have me here cracking up.
Well,
Good morning, laugh.
you all right this morning?
Yeah, man, alive and kicking.
Nice. All right. So Music TT is having the fourth Spotlight program.
Yes.
And how's that been going?
Yes. So we just concluded our auditions for that, the final auditions. We went down to 6 persons out of 21. So they are going to be starting their training at the end of January.
All right. So tell me what the training process that they're going to be going through actually entails. Now that you've narrowed it down to the 6, what happens now?
So what happens next is that they are individually going to go through an assessment to basically find out where they're at right now, and then see, what work needs to be done with them over the next 9 months. And then from that, we lay out a full plan. Some of it is going to be generic in terms of understanding music business practices,
right.
The entertainment law, the IP law, side of things, marketing, branding, that kind of thing. And then some of it is going to be a little more individualistic, depending on what level the artist is at. So we have a number of facilitators that we have lined up for that. And yeah, we're excited to get the program started.
Was it difficult to get it down to 6?
Oh, yes. Just ask our judges. Oh, yes, it was so difficult. We got a phenomenal crop this year, and Music TT doesn't do any of the voting whatsoever. So we have our little kicks and fun on the sidelines doing our private voting and be like, who you think could have been the top 6? All right. And after every audition, we're like, yeah, that one gonna do it, that one gonna do it. So it's always fun to see what the judges decide at the end of the day based on where our expectations were, and they were very much in line, but it was a difficult decision. I would not have wanted to be in their shoes at all.
Nice. All right. Well, speaking of your own shoes, I understand that you guys have been doing this Reverb series. Tell me about the Reverb series.
So the Reverb is an educational series where that happens every last Thursday of the month. We partner with industry professionals to roll out those webinars monthly. So for the past, since COVID has begun, we've definitely shifted the Reverb series a little bit because it was still on track to look at business side of things. So the business of merchandising, the business of being a creative, how to set up your business structures correctly, and things like that, so that it will help them in a step-by-step process in terms of how they should go forward in their planning.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like you guys have your hands full at Music TT, doing all the work that's necessary, especially in this time. Would you say that there are lots of opportunities that have come about in spite of, in the midst of rather, this COVID-19 pandemic?
I think yes. I wouldn't necessarily use the word lots, but I think a lot of it has to do with pausing, reflecting, and reevaluation of how we do things.
Right.
And I think for the creative sector, not only music, but the creative sector as a whole, it was a much needed break because, we go and go and go and go till all hours of the morning and night, right? So it was a much needed break to just stop and kind of reevaluate and put everything into perspective. Those who weren't online and doing things before definitely needed to shift their business practices to meet that need now in order to remain relevant. So I think it was a much needed pause for the creative industry and by extension, the entire world to just reevaluate and help people get back in line with their self, their families, their mental health, So I appreciated it.
Melissa, if younger artists who are looking on right now and they're interested in getting some assistance from Music TT, you know, to become better artists or to figure out how to further their careers, can they contact you guys?
Definitely, definitely. People reach out to us all the time. That is not a problem. We are happy to help. We're also happy to help the more established artists. So we help with visa letters and these kind of things that they would need on that level. So yeah, we're always available. We're very available, sometimes too available.
And how can people contact you all? Via social media?
They can email us at info@musictt.co.tt. That is the best place to reach us. I know a number of you try to send messages to Instagram and Facebook, but those inboxes for social media triaged itself, and sometimes the messages are hidden from us. So if we don't check that hidden inbox, we don't see those messages till years later. So info@musictt.co.tt is the best and easiest way to get us.
All right, fantastic. So again, I want to say congratulations to the 6 people who are now in the Spotlight Series. This is the 4th one. Carrie, you hosted, where did you host the competition to break it down to the 6?
Yeah, I hosted the audition, yes.
Melissa, tell me the truth. How was Carrie's hosting?
He was good, man. He was good. He took direction well. He took direction very well. And I know I am a stickler for...
Melissa was right there sitting on watching this, so...
That's why I had to make sure and ask that, you know, Melissa. Once Melissa there, I know it's safe now, so I had to make sure we had to get the reviews as well, because I understand that Carrie was the host for the breaking down process for that Spotlight Series. So congratulations again to the 6. Thank you so much, Melissa, for joining us this morning. Melissa Jimenez, the General Manager of Music TT, and doing all the great work that we need the musicians to benefit from. Thank you so much, Melissa.